Morning, everybody. First of all, let me say to all of you this morning, the residents of this area, that the ministers and the technical people there, I am sure, would have liked to sleep a bit longer today and wake up and eat some nice bacon saltfish. Having said that, the reason they are here and we are here today is part of our agenda to ensure that we uplift the lives of people in every community, that we invest.
Make sure you catch the talks them face because they don't like TV. You gotta let them go out there, let people see them. Especially this money.
Right.
Yeah. You fix up your just let it see face. Don't take off here, just let it see.
Is the best president of the North. You see that guy telling me today roots important. Right. Morning, everybody. First of all, let me say to all of you this morning, the residents of this area, that the ministers and the technical people there, I am sure, would have liked to sleep a bit longer today and wake up and eat some nice bacon saltfish. Having said that, the reason they are here and we are here today is part of our agenda to ensure that we uplift the lives of people in every community, that we invest in improving the conditions under which you live, and in addressing directly the concerns, the problems, the challenges that people are facing in the different wards, sections of our city and all across Guyana. Over the last year especially, we have been doing, well, over the last 3 years, but especially in the last year. The last 3 years, we have been focusing on the big infrastructure in the city that would enable development and bring massive improvement, all the new highways and new roads. But over the last year, we have transitioned as promised. When the councillors here and the ministers campaigned in the local government elections, we promised that we will have a robust and strong community-oriented strategy. And I want to really compliment the councillors, Minister Anand, the staff of local government, public works, the councillors that we have elected in there, and the Forsakong team, all the engineers. Where's the engineers? These guys are doing an enormous job. And the councillors you elected on our slate are out there day and night. And that is what we want. That is the type of leadership. I admire these young, experienced councillors that we have. And I want you, the residents of this area, to know that this morning we are here to do the same. We are here to interact with you, to listen to you, to hear your perspective, but more importantly, to involve you in the development of the ideas and development of the solutions to your problem. You know the problem better than anyone here, any of the engineers, because you're living the problem. And so today, we'll spend some time walking the areas in this locality, identifying and seeing the challenges, and within 1 week, the Ministry of Local Government and the Ministry of Public Works, these community-oriented projects are led specifically by Indar and his technical team, the Forsakong, and the other engineers. The two engineers can come in front. Come. And they're going to, in 1 week, commence a plan and implement a robust plan with local government, Sonia, Anand, and the technical team there to deal with the challenges that we see here today. But it's not only about today, it's about the councillors using this injection to develop with you, the citizens, a long-term strategy, a continuing strategy that will change the mindset, because that is what we want. We want to change the mindset, how we treat the environment, the way we treat our garbage, the way we treat our drainage, the way you are involved in community life and community development itself. We also want all of this to be reflective of a stronger society. The other thing that we're focusing on is what Charles and his team are doing. And that is one of the largest investment in the history of our country in community grounds, parks, and recreational facilities. Tremendous investment, 34 grounds around the city alone that we're investing in. And these grounds will be invested in phase. Phase 1 is to get into the condition of utilization. Phase 2 is to put in facilities. And phase 3, facilities for us is upgraded to having basic lighting facilities, so that the grounds are not only an area where athletes and sport enthusiasts will go, but it must be a safe place for families. That is an important part of what we want to create, safe space for families. So they are here to work on that. We have DNI, drainage and irrigation. They are supposed to be here with us too to address the drainage issue. And of course we have the commander. The commander, McBean, and the commissioner, they are here because invariably in all these walkabouts we have security issues, and they're going to deal with those security issues. We have my team here from the Office of the President. Wayne is here, Jolene is here, Nalini is here. They are here. Is Kofi here? They're here to deal with your personal issues and issues that you may want to be addressed of a personal nature, that you may not want Guyana to put on live on these things, but you may want us to deal with those issues. So they're here to deal with those issues. Now, before we commence our work, the residents here, is there anything you want to tell us before? Is there any priority area that you want us to look at on this walk? I know the councillors, they have designed some areas for us to walk based on their consultation, but I'll give 3 or 4 residents to speak before we move on. You want to speak? Come. Yes. Yes.
It's a privilege to have you here. We have some issues with the alley and the drainage where the place for. Water don't run. Some big car people the drainage. See the best we could do for.
So drainage is the biggest issue.
And the alley.
Alleys. Okay. Let me hear it.
Mr. President, good morning to you. It's a pleasure having you here in City. I'm from personal City, and I have my baby here from Fairport in City. Right now we have some infrastructure work that is going there, and we have a lot of damages on 12 and 13.
That's the road expansion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You sent that video
Yes,
to me,
I did.
and I responded immediately.
I didn't get it from you, but now I
In
did
there.
this morning.
In there,
Okay.
they call you?
No.
In there.
No, he did not call me.
Okay.
Anyhow, yesterday they were digging there again, and the place is shaking.
Tama, did you meet with the lady?
I met
You met with him? Yes, sir.
project.
Yes. But when you met? Oh,
Yesterday.
Deputy Commissioner Budram. Yeah.
The entire part gone down like 18 inches.
No, when you say it's gone down,
It sank down. It sank down. I
The
have
back
like
is to the
80
trench?
Yes. The 80-month coconut tree is going. I have planted. I have bananas. I have my fruits there. That also is
it's
going.
already,
Yes, if it I would like you to come and see what is happening there. It's very
I saw your video.
dangerous at this
That's
time.
why I'm there.
Yeah. We're living in fear right now.
So just
One at a time.
Manners, Bacon. Man. All right, we're on the same page. Go ahead.
So I'm very grateful if you can actually come and have a first-hand look at what is happening
No,
there.
but so where's Chester?
Not here as yet.
Damat, is this the section that is facing the Lamaha Canal?
Yes, we are quarantined.
So is it a transported land or resort land?
This guy said I have transport.
No, we are transported land.
That's transport.
Yes,
The
and
classical situation. This yard is blocked down about 2.5 feet.
So you gotta pull it up actually.
We continue.
Because that is in the opposite side of where we're doing it.
Yes.
Because they're digging a little deeper.
now that people, that's just like part of the community.
But we gotta give you drainage, right?
That is drainage and it really damages us. So our property is work hard of our.
No, I agree with you. We're gonna look at it and see what we can do with that. But I want you to understand something. Drainage is important in the city. It's not that they are just digging a trench. The engineers went back to historical records to look at what is needed based on what we are faced with, and they have a design that they have to implement. Now we're going to look at your challenge,
Yeah,
but I
I
just want
understand that.
right. I just want you to understand that this is not somebody who's willfully they're willfully. When they finish that drainage, they finish the revetment and finish that road, your property value will go up, right? Or we have to work on ensuring your property security, and that is why we come here. That is why there's something else I want to use this opportunity to talk about. A lot of people would write me letters, and they're very angry when you don't give out them the reserves, right? Because they live there 30, 40 years and they believe they have an entitlement to the reserve. But this is one of the reasons why reserves are left, for not only immediate development, but future development. Understanding that things would not always remain static and the future will not always be the same. Notwithstanding that, young man, let's wake up. You're going to come and you're going to look at it, right?
Yeah, secondly, we have our gutter on our side. That is the other side on the road and ours like that. So we don't have a drainage system.
Gutter or trench?
Gutter. They fix the right hand side and the left hand side.
So you are on street to talk about the front of the yard.
Yeah.
Front of the yard.
Yeah.
Front of the street.
Then ON Street.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go there.
Okay,
and see.
thank you. Thank
Next.
you very much.
Next. Yes, young man.
Mr. President, I got an issue with Kitty, right? So many things be going on all over. And Kitty is the last place for anything to happen for them. Sometimes escape. And I just want to know why. I live one with Tom Kitty for 6 years. And it's hard to see things
You see,
happen.
I'm not going to answer for the city council. I can answer for our councillors who are now working and bringing change to the city. Everything you're seeing in the city now, the government is financing. And you see these guys, sometimes I call them Alfonso, Jacobs, this Don Singh, our Dial, where the rest of them? All these guys, look, Pat, all of these guys, you know all of them. Sometimes I can see them at 6, 7 in the morning. Before they go to work, they go to community. Yep. And I'm complimenting them for the energy that they're putting behind bringing them food. But I want you to understand that this is a consequence of an institution called the City Council.
Yep.
I just want you to understand that. That is why I'm here myself
7 years.
as president, leading this team, so that we can do what we can to bring the improvement. So tell me exactly what is your priority this year?
There's so much.
Let's just start.
First of all, Born and play field, a play field that as kids that we used to go play at.
Yeah, but just tell me what's the priority.
Right? At least we need the place to keep clean so kids could still continue to use it. Because it's a facility that we need to use every day.
The place
for something.
No, sir, don't get angry.
No, sir, I'm not
like
getting
you, I was
angry, sir.
glad for holding me in the sausage and bacon. But listen to me. You listen to me carefully. I said to you, we are here to help. We we are here as a government intervening in something that another agency, another institution should be looking at. So the board of pay. You want to say something? Pike Street. Drainage.
Drainage to clean. I just got tools, I just need work for making. I used to look after Bornum field. I got pictures to show how I used to garden it up, me alone.
All right.
So why trying to say I got a set of tools and I don't be involved in no gutter work.
We will take your name down now.
Yeah.
And as we work in this area, we will have you as part of it.
My name is Marlon. All right, this is the chief engineer. You'll take your name now. Give him
all right, next. You have it? Pardon. What's your name, man? What's your name? Anything else you want to raise? I want to go with a gap and then.
Oh, sorry, so many issues that I have to raise about Kitty that I'll let them know, but I don't know about some of them.
Attack your mind.
Like for instance, the gutter, the drain in Thomas Street, especially. The drain in Thomas Street, I live Thomas Street.
We're talking about drainage in the whole
entire. Okay, so
that's what it is.
well, every time I drain in the whole entire Kitty, well then we get our clean, but then I don't have a problem with Thomas Street anymore. If it's going to clean.
Drainage, right? That's the main issue.
And that's fine by me.
Yeah.
More. And my issue is about the alleyway. I live in Pike Street, and the alleyway, everybody take off the alleyway. I don't have no water from the septic tank to go in the alleyway.
So the water from the septic tank was draining the alleyway? Or the water from the septic tank is not supposed to be draining the alleyway. But Auntie, now that is one issue. The alleyway is one issue. People taking up the alleyway, we'll have to fix that. But what is, I don't know if you can actually drain, you're not supposed to drain the septic tank in alleyway. So we have to look at ways. Satan, hi, old warrior for this area. But a man who has contributed significantly to the development of Guyana, Satan. Put your hands together for this man. Yes. So let me say to you, we have to address the taking up of the alleyway. The boys will address that in the cleaning and so on. But we also Sonia and Anand, is anybody from housing here? We have to address this issue of where these septic tanks are drained, because if they're drained in the alleyway, then we have to find a way to help them to fix that, because that is not a healthy situation.
Most Newton is Kitty is alley. No, all is alley. All is alley. It's only from Cuba, so is sewage.
So you gotta get it technical people and let us see.
Yeah, Mr. President, you have to get somebody to dig those alley doors. A lot of monkeys inside that. Get somebody to dig those alley.
That alley.
The main idea you are here is a strong indication that you are interested in what's happening in the community. And I think as much as we're putting a lot of our problems to His Excellency, we also have a responsibility as people living in the community to ensure that when things are done, we clear the infrastructure and we don't be reckless. We can't park big trucks on the parkets when the road is just being done. We got to ensure that we keep our garbage environment in a way that the community feels a positive effect. So when funds are spent, we got to ensure that we clear it, because it's all resources that are being spent. Right, so we appreciate it. We know that you do a lot of work. Drainage is an issue, more road lights, security, but we believe that these things.
And BASIP has been doing good work for us in the country. So I'm very proud of the work we're doing. And we have to work now on this year on ensuring that all our hydrants are fully street lights. No. Margaret, you're about to ramp up. All right, so let's talk about this security. But Ram, now, because many times people raise issue of security, and then they don't report it, right? So if there is a security concern, like especially the petty type of crime, then we need to know, because what we've been doing in communities that we're finding very effective is a hub and spoke kind of effect. What we're creating is hub and spoke effect for security, where we have a main police station somewhere, and we have many little spoke, the containerized outposts in different communities. So it's for quick response, it's for presence and everything. So if there is an area here that you believe that one of these that is high prone to some of these type of crime, just let us know so that the police would work within this week to put one of the containerized outposts in that area. Right? Too early in the morning, man, you don't start up.
One moment.
All right, just
The fact that city police station have been closed now. So everybody
that's close now.
Well, for renovation. So forces have to go on with the village.
So let's take this immediately. So
yes.
Right. So before the end of this week, let us put the containerized outpost in this week. Right?
Yeah, around the Kumari should be coming out.
Right. So we will do that before the end of the week. Before the end of the week. Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. President. On behalf of the Northern Rangers Football Club, for the must commend government and bring back the ground top labor standards that the team was dismantled for 4 years now. So I already talked to Mr. Jacob. We written up a proposal. I don't know if you get this from the legal.
Charles will assist you. Listen, not because he's a sportsman himself, but part of our policies to work with young people and clubs. So definitely, you talk to him as we're walking, and I'm sure you will see not only assistance, but you will see a strong commitment.
Thank you very much.
Okay, darling. Guyana Chronicle, we will chronicle your question just now, but let us first finish with the citizens. I'm coming right back. Yes. Any other residents? Young man.
I must thank you for meeting you again here in Shell Road. We got a problem with drainage and also with the water line. Like if you're trying to move, like get development with sand and stuff, a land that I want to develop. Every time we get in the main break-in, they keep a lot of wastage of water there.
GWI.
I think some of the old lines are. I don't think there's stuff.
Well, Sonia, you are the minister responsible. If they're not here, you take over the responsibility, right, for this area in fixing all the water issues. And then you will work with on the septic tank issue and work with the technical people. And let's get a solution recommended before the end of this week. Right? So they're going to look at that. Now coming to you, partner. You know, when I was growing up, I had a shop in a village named Hardball. What's here?
I know that you just mentioned that the counselors are always on the ground. However, I've noticed that there are no African counselors present. Can you speak about City Hall's inability to fulfill its mandate?
Well, I can't speak about African counselors. All I can say is that I hope that they take an example from the work that our counselors are doing and to work the way they're working. But I think that, listen, as a people, I've expressed and the government has expressed our views on City Council a long time ago. As a people, we have to decide. And that is where the problem is. And that is why when we went to the local government elections, we explained the consequences of not having good leadership. And so this is in the hands of people. Sometimes we have to just stop speaking, let the work continue, and then let the people understand what is in their best interest. And I hope that people are seeing, based on what I would say, the very strong support we receive, the growth in our support in the city has been enormous. They will see the results of that growth, the results of the confidence, and then the next time around, that growth will continue to a position in which these councillors will have an opportunity and the other councillors to be in that position of leadership to ensure that the institutions must work. You see, one of the important things about good countries and democracy is that when people fail you, the institutions never fail. And unless we build our institutions in such a way that the institutions never fail us, people may fail you, but the institution must never fail. And that is what we have to look at. How do we ensure the institution of the city council is rebuilt, restructured, reorganized, re-strategized, realigned to the needs of the people, to the extent that it does not fail us. I see Cosmos here too. I want to recognize the work that you are doing also, and not only now, but historically in the future. All right?
You have a residence.
Yes. This is a serious resident. Many Yaga lashes from her.
Yes, I have a serious problem. I'm interested in many years. The thing is, no, of course, it's suddenly lost my mind. Excuse my skin, and also in council, in chicken and help. The water, the drainage is so hard, but the water backed up in my yard without rain.
What's your
Yes, backed up in my yard without rain. I was there, so I called her as a Stephen because I thought in a vacation. And Stephen came to my rescue. Without of his own pocket, but it had been major. But we recognize this. We got the engineer and so on. And it's even more major than this.
Summer, she came on Christmas Day?
Before this summer.
Yes.
So the promise to do this other thing. The promise that I am really to reinforce.
To ensure the promise is fulfilled.
Fulfilled.
The promise is a covenant.
Thank you. So what I have to do now, just do
you did your morning exercises, yeah?
I walk from there to here.
You can do some more walking. Yes, young man. A young man in the back here, put it down. Yes. A person issue? You just come. You see, there's a consequence of being late. Find out from somebody who was here early and tell you we got to do it. All right, so we can start moving now? Hardball, tell me.
Yeah, since before school opened, I request free speed on Guyana Street, and I never get it. Because them minibus drivers, like, they're on a highway.
The commander will make an assessment. You see, you can't just put the speed bump, right? You have to do an assessment, so the commander will do it. And in the interim, what we'll do is that we'll increase our presence.
Yeah, this after the road too.
Yeah. That's the problem all over. After the road do, people believe they got drag race.
Exactly.
All right, so let's go. Who lead it? So this is one of the typical issues where you see what we have the organ drain, then you have concrete works that goes into the drain, and then you have the drain in some areas because of the works high and low, so there's no drain. And if you look at the concrete work, there's also no manhole to ensure these are aligned. And they're not aligned. So I hope that residents will understand that in fixing this drainage issue, in the interest of what we're doing, and then there will be some disruptions, and we just have to work together. Now, where the drainage is, You can always concrete and leave the drain and put one of these iron grill over so that you can easily remove it to clean it. We have to start by, we have to come up with, where is DNI? So we are late. So what we have to do is to help the people also. Let us come up with a design that when we clear and in there what's from the force account? Colin, where is it now? You and Lionel and so on. When we cleaning this drain, first of all, the first thing, tomorrow or Monday, let's have a meeting with the residents. When we're cutting the concrete, let us not break up the concrete. Let's do it in a proper way, and then let us also tell them, give to them a suggested design. A simple thing I see that is being done now is that you don't concrete over the drain. They put the lip, strong enough lip, and you put these grills, these grills over it, and that helps everyone, right? So let's come up with a design for them also and help them with the design, right? But this is a typical problem. If you take a shot right down here, you'll see the drain and you will see the concrete and so on. So that is how we'll approach this issue with the drain throughout the area. Alfonso. Yeah, the guy used to be
So, Mad, you're walking with the president.
This is the right thing. See the design here? Colin, no, but this, but if you have this grill, if you have the grill over it like this, you could remove it easy. But if you have this grill, right through. You've got to get access to clean the drain. Sandy Bob Street. We go in there, Sandy Bob?
We pass it. Yeah. No, we're not going down to that.
Right. When right here, there were a new construction, both sides of the road. All the sudden, them just drill like this. The road is run and all gone down. And then they will come and clean now, right? Clean from the head of the person and gone and left the two.
Sorry, my apologies. Go back over that piece now. What do you do with the sand?
That day they got the road. So
where you say, where we did the Sandy Bob, where we're doing the road, the guys who are doing the road, they dump all the sand in the drain. And so you can't get no drainage.
You can't get no drainage.
Sandy Bob and Milton.
Give them up to this afternoon.
Yeah.
Give them up to 6 this afternoon to drain. Right?
Sandy Bob,
up to 6 this afternoon. Call them now. Barnwell! Oh, I call Barnwell, right? Right, because it has to go. This draining from other places back here.
Not chief, it's coming from somewhere. That's all I was checking. It looked like it's coming from somewhere, it's not it.
So this is what it is. This is separate tank from over here. No, but the pipe.
No, that's those pipes are big. It's a kitchen that
Difficult question.
Only top.
So one of the things that I want us to do also, Colin and D&I, when we clear the drains, you see here, let us get a bobcat and grade the entire shoulder, neat and clean. Take away all the debris and everything. So we're doing the drains in this area, all the drains, the alleyways, the grading, all the parapets. Let us work with the owners here to clear up all this derelict and everything inside the yard. Then let's get the public health people to fog out this area, right? And then let's focus, Colin, on seeing which road has to be resurfaced. I want that start functional, within, I would say 1 minute.
I know. We have to meet this. I want to see it.
I'm walking on board, I'm going to. Right?
Come on.
There you go.
This will be talking about.
This is also the picture where we had that. Oh, but we do a test here, so this is 2 bridge and 1 not a test. What you have here is a bridge and a bridge. A bridge and a bridge. No, we already know. Yeah, we did it. We tested it at another time.
This is the problem. All right, here, Chief. I see it.
Can we start with this drain today?
Yes, Chief. Today.
So let's now start with this drain, okay? Good.
But you see, the country is standing on there will be the problem. Then I'm going to go. Yes, but you see why I can go in? It's because all of the block. Yes.
They'll work with you, they'll tell you how to do it, right? So what we can do here, look, what? Colin and Lionel. See here? As you talk to this lady, you ask her to cut this concrete. Right? You ask her to cut the concrete. over the drain so we can clear this drain properly. And then after you cut it, you put the same grill right forward, right? So you don't work with them on that.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
You got him on? Yeah, that one's ready. They're at home. Yes. Yes. From this part of the whole, if you notice the shoulder how high it is, so this whole area needs to be moved. Because when you rain one, all the water runs out.
Good morning, how are you?
Then this is
Oh, yes.
How you gonna get to the alley?
On the other street, or you live to see the alley?
But this is what they're doing. That's why the road is drain. The road can't be anything. Right? So, this is what we gotta help. You gotta get the gradient. We don't want it to drain out. We really want it to work.
So I was like, when you're doing work, this resident here, you can put something for you.
Get a permission if they want, You get a permission. Alright. I don't know how you can get started. This thing is flood all the time. I know, but I just here with it. We're doing all the drainage. And we're going to resurface the road where it's clear the park. Nice. Yeah, we need that to be done because drainage, if you want the drain and the road are actually the same thing. So water, when this thing is cut off the whole thing, we can't. And then another thing is we need some street lighting because a lot of these residents here, they get robbed, because you got this girl already the other day, she get robbed, the next place of the road, they get robbed. So we need this thing to be fixed. Just a few people got robbed in the street here. And
I think she made a report.
I think she right there.
On the road?
Yeah, the girl right there. The first thing young lady. Look. The guy was pointing there. Yeah, here's right. Got robbed. Right up. Let's talk to her. Yeah, but 3 or 4 horses. So I need those at least the lights and the road and the water, right? Okay, yeah. What about no, the back light. Look here, look at the situation. There's a private lot. You see the condition of it? Look at the private lot. The grass as high as the pet. So you gotta address that too. Right? So where the councillors without Jacobs, you gotta reach with the you gotta reach with the residents who own these plots. It's either where the lawyer Charles. So if you got a treaty, you can give them, right? The law provides for that. The council. So we can't clean up the streets and have this. I mean, you gotta take care of the lot, right? So residents, I'm calling on you also to take the responsibility of cleaning the lot. And then the derelicts here, look. All of this destroys.
It's the guy next door to
Rudy?
one of my own, but then we're going to be able
talk to the owners and then see if morning. You gotta help us, right? With the old vehicles. Oh, is that yours? So we can remove it. Alright, so Martin, Commander, we can remove it. So y'all bring the thing and let's remove all the yards. Over the grain and right away. He said, this is what I want. If you go in a situation like this, talk to the residents and they'll work with it.
All across the country.
One there, there's one before there. So you look at the boat in the night, like after 6. I remember long ago, in the night, the boat is up for 110, and the boat is low at 90 in the night. And it's really, in the night, when you speak close, it's obvious. So, yeah, what we really need to do is another platform. So we gotta find out if anybody eats it. That's when it's up and done. We will need no, but in the night. I can deal with it. Let them take it. I'm going to check the room.
You look like. How are you? You okay? Any issue you want to raise?
Please don't stand in the way.
Any issue you want to raise?
He's the best president of the North.
You see that by telling me today roots important. Right. Here what the council suggested.
Yes, sir. I was suggesting we cut the culvert here, over the road here. So this water could be redirected into the canal.
Why? Explain the
because the water flows very fast.
Rather than this what's the problem here?
Well, this is the alleyway there, and all the water goes through here, but that's the condition of the water. But that got to do. Since we did the canal.
So you redirect one here in 2 directions?
Yeah, but it's not going
so when we open the front door here, yeah, I'll check it. But this is a major problem. Right?
So this is the alleyway.
No, people come garbage and that.
Saman! What's Saman there?
Yeah, let's see what's going on here.
Let me show you an example of what's happening here. This is the alleyway he's standing on. You understand? Kiana, this is a typical example. That you gotta highlight. We're standing on the alleyway here. Right? So this is an alleyway that was filled up. Look at it here. We're standing on it. And then if you go to the end, you will see the condition there. So nothing can drain here. We're walking on the alleyway. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry about this. Right? Come, Kiana. Colin, bring out. Where's Colin? I think you guys do some manual digging. Unless you use a rubberized bucket. No, I want to ask you all something. Is there any illegal connection and so in here? Yes, we. Because you got to be careful. People walking. This is one of the big problems we have in areas where people even have illegal wire connection to the water. We had many instances where our workers got injured. So this is a typical example of what we have. This is the alleyway, and this is the main drainage. Rudy, where's Rudy? Rudy, this is the main drainage canal, right?
Yes. For the alleyway, and no.
So this got to start from one day, right? The whole alleyway. How many of these you have in Kiki?
Approximately about 15, sir.
15 alleyways, and all are like these.
Oh, some are worse.
You can go alleyway to about 20. You have a lot going.
You got a lot going that way.
So some are worse. Yeah.
You don't went through it already.
Nothing.
You went through it already.
Yeah, what we gonna do? Colin, yes, sir. When we finish this because this drainage starts, the alleyway starts from here, the drainage. In front here, to avoid people from going and dump garbage, we put a big grill gate with a padlock.
No, not put garbage in.
No. You know how this thing is happening? Yeah. Right? Come on.
And we want Kitty Market to be back the same what it used to be. Most important, because as long as you are going to Kitty Market, you used to enjoy working, going there and buying stuff.
We're going to Kitty Market back actually, right? And
Yeah.
President, you're a very good man. I went to you when you was on the staff housing. And right away you didn't hesitate to make me get a house. Not that I give it up on Delwest, but I get a house at Portmore. And my son is an officer, he's living in there now. Because I always tell people my president is very good. But Mr. President, if you can help me, one thing you can help me again now. My nephew is the boy that gets lashed with a baseball bat in his head up and go. Yeah. He's suffering now. He wants some time blood to come from his nose. And right now, you have to have surgery in the back. That's what they're calling it. Stand here and trying to do
Don't play.
Wow! 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 Okay, bye. Are you okay? Are you okay? Here's the stand out of blade of grass. Watch it. Blade of grass.
This is a design that we
Mr. Passant do this, you know, personally out the packet, watch it.
What?
Watch it. Attack it. Mr. Passant do it.
I gotta look at the best interest.
So they saw you in the corner
Okay.
on the fourth farm, and I'm doing SBUs, right? Not for let's say when I got a race here, so you gotta get locked up or something. So I would like to ask you if you could press me a laptop so I could pull some of these things from
You go up on the Yeah, and McQueen is right. It has a security component to it. You see, one of the things, Guyana, as Mr. McQueen is saying here, these derelicts, they have a security issue. You have a fire hazard. You have a drainage and environmental hazard. So we're going to ask the City Council to make contact with the owners, and if they need help to bringing it down so we can clean the area, we have to do that. But you can't have it like this.
Chief.
Yeah, but remember, I got
Watch for it. Let's.
and Shamsi team.
So when you clear, you only get the clean up.
Only up here you get.
Up top.
Lionel, the drain was done for local.
Yeah, don't plug it, don't plug it.
Yeah, come to the picture.
Come on, fellas, come. You come. See the picture.
Isaiah, near the sun, okay? So we got to talk to the structure now. Look, the gymnast here.
You have some broken pipe in your feet at 2 places. So I was speaking to this car, they said 30%, right? Let's deal with that.
All the feet are right.
I'll call you.
We got some keys we got here. Gatorade for everybody. Compliments. Gatorade for everyone. Compliments. Family for me. Compliments everybody.
have a family living in
What?
push up. This is the lady here.
I have a problem with green tea and Mr. Amar. They have a hefty generator device. I spoke to Mr. The noise is too much. EPA sent to them that they have to now that generator cannot be used forever because it is going to be any hour. Yes, so I want you to look at it. Already had a letter to remove it from there.
You can buy inside it.
So you can go around and see it. It's next to
Oh, you're still entry.
Oh my.
Flip man.
Yes, sir. Right there.
Come, let's go. Maybe we'll bless you all hard.
We are one. We are one. The same blood flows through our veins. We are one. So when people ask you where you come from, stand up and say Guyana. Amen. Land of rivers and plains. So we need to stop all these fighting, boxing and backbiting, and learn to live in harmony.
Do not stress yourself. Talk in.
Sir, happy New Year.
You want to say something to you guys then? Huh? Huh?
Right on.
That is so nice.
Williams.
Williams. All you gotta do is cook something. Cook up. They gotta cook up stuff up. You know shortcut. You know some people cook up shortcut. Cook up. Y'all okay?
Yeah. Hello? Come in there, where are they? They're coming up here. Yeah, stop filming.
Also, you're slow.
How are you?
Good morning. I prepare the 815,000 acres development for leadership. And I would like to talk to you about it as 14 companies. 14 Thank you. All right, okay.
Young lady, you step for the standing. Oh yeah, go ahead. How much roti is buying this morning?
Sorry, just road good, right? But there's a big hole right here. No, a little.
The road is good. Listen, if you look at the road, it's the start leaving the store.
Okay, good. All right. I'm trying to save us some money. Well done. Right there, right.
Royal Caviar to the concept. Oh man, so here what we doing? Yeah, listen to me now, careful. Right? Where the rest of the young men from this area? Call them, Bison, call them. That's the young men.
Make sure you catch the touch them face because they don't like TV. You gotta let them go out there, let people see them. Especially this one here.
Right.
Yeah. You fix up your just let it see face. Don't take off here, just let it
see. Right?
Pleasant good morning to you, Mr. President. Happy New Year's. My name is David.
Alright, just now.
Okay, sir.
I want to talk to these young men right now.
Oh, you're trying to be there?
Yeah, just now.
Oh, man, you know, he's a big man.
Yeah, you do a lot of things.
Listen, I want all our skills, all our talent, and all our people deployed to national development, right? So what I want to work with you guys in this area with is a very simple program. I want our young people in this area to get engaged in a skill development program. So right now, we have shortages of machine operaters. Salaries are great. Machine technicians, welders, construction workers. So Jacobs, the team will be led by Charles Ramson. We have Jacobs and Indar. We want to come and McLean, you have to support them all.
Yes, sir.
We want and Woodram. They're going to come on Monday. They're going to meet with all of you. I want you all to think seriously about life, okay? We want all of you to be registered in a training program, and we're going to get you employed after that training. We'll talk to the companies to give you all a stipend while we're training you guys, right? We talk to the companies to give you a stipend while we're training you guys, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing is those persons who already have a skill. Those persons who already have a skill, like you're in construction, you're a mason, you're a carpenter, we need you bad. Right away, you can be absorbed into the housing development program and the building program. How many young people is out there like? How much? No, how much in total? You have a 40,
50, 60.
50, 60. Yeah. So on Monday, Charles,
I'll be here on
you'll
Monday.
be here with taking.
Right. I can take somebody now. I can
Right.
take here
Right. So right here. Right. So take your race at the right. So what we will do Monday, we'll have a meeting, and then we'll deploy a program for all of you. We together? Y'all promise me that?
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, fellas.
All right.
You better feel real proud, boss. Eh? Here's the president. He running the plane. Yeah, right there. Kitty Bill,
Focus the young people, right? Remember, you're at the stage in life now, you got responsibility.
I know.
Right? We gotta make their life.
Yeah, that's so true, President.
Why not help talking, right?
Yeah.
And then we can walk with y'all also and all these things. Right? Everything else good?
Proud to see you, everything good. I'm glad to see you, President. Remember I tell you, Kitty. This is not no bluff and no fake and no thing. It's real. I don't know the fake. I straight. And now you can say, right? I go where, go walk the money, walk the people down. You got to walk, you get paid. Don't go there, you can't be able to get it. Don't do that. Don't disrespect the
No, that's I can't. No. Sorry.
Big.
That is a year. That is like over 10, 15 years from now.
No, we fixing all the grades.
Then I also get some people, they get some smart things. Sure. Yeah, we come in one day beside it.
Watch me.
Sorry, yeah.
You want something about it? Oh shit.
Done.
Yes, sir.
No, the question is, have you ever walked so hard?
No, sir. No, absolutely not.
No, right?
Coming up.
Straight to yourself.
And they tell you what?
Everything good? Everything good in the fire? How are you? Blessed. Huh? What's that for down here? Yes. Sunday morning? Sunday morning brunch?
Right here.
Body slamming like jumper over.
Yes, I'm going to get out.
Thank you very much. Where is the Dar?
Yes,
Dar, Anand, the engineer, the consulate, Charles, Sonia. Y'all gonna bring to me the Jeremy, y'all come on. Jacobs. Don! Not hungry. So, the ministers will brief you all now, and the councillors, on what we will do. I have to take my leave for another meeting, but there's massive work in the entire community. But beyond the physical work and physical infrastructure, there's a lot of human work that we have to do here that we're committed to do. Right, sir?
Can I get a hug? Just a hug.
Oh, that's strong hug.
Bye, Mr. President.
Bye, So, where is the engineers? Where are my engineers? I live in a spot down and I want to come. I need it. Come. Can you listen? I need serious. President, all right, sir. Yeah, we can start with that. All right, just clear the vehicle passage, please. Just clear the vehicle passage. And everybody is that when you leave the community, every single agency here, including the police, have the follow-up. All of the political actions happening with regard to the training between myself and Minister Rapson and the team, Mr. Jacobs and his guys. We did something for all of the drainage. There are a number of specific promises to derelict. Left on tips by overgrown grass, all of these. So we will be doing that in the next week. We're going to have our office
These people know you sing so greet them.
Industrial training. We hook them up to companies so that they can be paid during the training period and thereafter be employed. I just wanted to make sure that those commitments are clear in terms of the summary of everything that we see. This entire area in a new week will be desilted, all of the trees. Some of the roads in the community, including the one that you're standing on, as you can see, the asphalt is moving away from the that means the road so we'll have to do that with many other streets that we pass. I'm putting every resident on notice in the areas there that we will be coming around and giving you a notice that we intend to do works, because as you can see, if the road is here, the parking is here. So the road now acts as a drainage. Our water is on the road, it will run the asphalt. That's all roads are broken up, right? So we will be doing that, freshen up some of the roads. And he will also, Mr. Walker is here, he will also answer some of the major issues of water flow, where the water is flowing, and try to get some of those culverts in so that they can go into the main primary canals of the city. Right? So I don't know if any of the ministers want to say anything.
Yeah, so just want to give a picture of this process that we've been part of. This is something that started 3 years ago across the country.
You've seen us move into communities. You've seen us use our elected positions, what we're elected to do, to help to change the lives of people and the community and the area in which we live. This is more noticeable now in Georgetown. You'll see a lot more work happening now because there's a more aggressive program coming out from the government of Guyana. Last 3 years, last 2.5 years, we spent a lot of time doing the bigger kind of picture projects. You heard about the President speak about that, Minister Indar, Minister Edgel, Minister Sonia would speak about a number of big projects that we've spent a lot of time doing a lot of background work, a lot of backroom work as well. I can tell you, from our side, we're currently building 5 stadiums, doing 300 grounds across the country, 6 indoor facilities, and there's more to come. Now, what does that tell you? I can tell you based on experience that there's a lot of backroom work and background work that goes into that process. It's a lot of heavy lifting. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of attention. But at the same time, people have needs too in their local communities. They have needs, and those things we have to address. It's not being addressed by City Council, but does that mean that the government, the elected government of Guyana, can ignore that? We cannot. We cannot ignore what are the demands of the people as well as what's affecting people. And at the same time, this is a way in which we get an opportunity to work and build with the community. The councillors are here, they have made the representation on behalf of the community. They've been banging at our doors, banging at the president's door. This is one of the reasons why you see